first question is, solve the equation x squared plus 6x equals negative 8 by completing the square. When solving by completing the square, the idea is to add a special number to both sides, so that the left-hand side becomes a perfect square trinomial. The rule is, we add b over 2 square, b is the coefficient of x. In other words, we add the square of 1/2 of the coefficient of x. Here, the coefficient of x is 6. Half of 6 is 3, and 3 squared is 9. So, we are going to add 9 to both sides of the equation. The equation becomes x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals negative 8 plus 9. On the left-hand side, the trinomial x squared plus 6x plus 9 can be factored as the square of the quantity x plus 3. On the right-hand side, negative 8 plus 9 equals 1. So now we have the quantity x plus 3 squared equals 1. Next, we undo the square by taking the square root of both sides. Remember, when we take a square root, we must include both the positive and the negative root. So, x plus 3 equals plus or minus 1. This gives us two cases. Case 1, x plus 3 equals 1. Subtract 3 from both sides. X equals negative 2. Case 2, x plus 3 equals negative 1. Subtract 3 from both sides. X equals negative 4. Therefore, the solutions are x equals negative 2 or x equals negative 4. Now let's look at the second question. We are asked to use the discriminant to determine whether the quadratic equation 4x squared minus x plus 3 equals 0 has two unequal real solutions, a repeated real solution, or no real solution. First, let's recall the discriminant rule. If b squared minus 4ac equals 0, then the equation has a repeated real solution. If b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, then the equation has two unequal real solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then the equation has no real solution. So, our task is to compute b squared minus 4ac. In the equation 4x squared minus x plus 3 equals 0, that is the coefficient of x squared, which is 4. b is the coefficient b of x, which is negative 1, and the constant c is 3. Now we substitute into the discriminant formula. B squared minus 4ac is equal to negative 1 squared minus 4 times 4 times 3. Negative 1 squared is 1. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 3 is 48. So, the discriminant equals 1 minus 48, which is negative 47. Since negative 47 is less than 0, the quadratic equation has no real solution.